Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. For those who are returning, hi again. Thank you for coming back. And for those of my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love, your loyalty, your support. For those of my light counterpart community who come back every week, every reading, whenever, thank you to you as well. I am so blessed and so thankful to not only have this channel, but to be able to do this for all of you. And again, for those who've been supporting this channel, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. All right, so just one quick announcement. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below, or you can purchase a personal reading package where you will get a bonus reading and save a couple of bucks. It's not actually a couple of bucks, it's a decent amount of money. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. You want to get in contact with me for anything, any questions, anything you need at all of that information is in the description box below. With that being said, I wish you all a fantastic week. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you are doing great. I also wish you a wonderful, wonderful week and a wonderful weekend. If you live in the States, happy Labor Day weekend early. I can't believe we are in September. It's September 1st that I'm recording this, 2021, and Labor Day is this weekend. It's like, it's unreal, isn't it? It's unreal. Anyway, Leo, what we're going to do here, if you've never been here before, we're going to see what you need to, what your overall theme is for the week. What you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth so that you can live the blissful life that God intended for you to live. All right, just about overcoming obstacles and doing the work and following your truth, your spiritual path. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, what the new moon in Virgo is bringing you, which occurs on September 6th or September 7th based on where you are in the world. And we will get a wellness tip for you to help you with navigating the energies that are surrounding you for this week. And we're also going to pull a super attractor card to give you some additional guidance. All right. I also highly recommend watching your moon and rising signs to give you additional insight and guidance to help you navigate these energies, especially, oh goodness gracious, especially if this reading feels weird to you or it doesn't resonate as much. Okay, 1 second. There's a carpet on my card. That makes a lot of sense. There is a card on my carpet. All right. Interesting. It looks like it's already similar to Aries' reading. We've got 1212 here. That's a significant number. Go look up what 1212 is. That's what I'm being guided to tell you, first off. All right, 9 plus 3 is 12. There's something with 1212 here, or December 12th. Maybe that's your birthday. Maybe that's a significant date for you, all right? Maybe it's 1212 when you are watching this. Anyway, Leo, we have the 5th chakra, which is Archangel Gabriel, and the temple path. I got straight away, this is you unblocking your throat chakra. This is you speaking your truth. This is you also following your path of truth, okay? We have the temple path here. You are being surrounded by your guides, your angels, your ancestors. The light of God is leading you towards your path of truth. This is guiding you to follow your spiritual path to your blissful life. And in doing so, this is you understanding your truth and standing in that and overcoming obstacles as well, because Archangel Gabriel is the one who removes obstacles as well. He is the protector. He is the highest ranking of all the archangels. I believe he was the first angel that God ever created, if I'm not mistaken. So, Leo, it's time for you to stand up for yourself, to speak your truth. Not only that, to follow it. You are being led down this path that is being divinely guided. And it's going to lead you to your bliss, your happiness, right? I'm seeing 10 of Pentacles like the quintessential dream here. Not being afraid to talk about things that you feel passionate about. Not being afraid to speak what you know is your truth, because that's a hard thing to do. And let me tell you, Leo, I am Leo rising and Leo North Node, which means with Leo rising, with Leo North Node, that means my South Node is in Aquarius, right? I used to follow the leader in some cases. I would feel detached. I definitely wasn't speaking my truth. I had a huge fear of public speaking. Okay, so it's a really huge thing for me to be doing YouTube videos for you guys, because the old Jess would have been completely mortified with doing something like this. And I overcame that. Why? Because I started following my North Node. I stepped out of my comfort zone, like the Two of Wands. I stood in my own independence. I was self-confident, like the Strength card, which is Leo, like the Knight of Pentacles, right? Understanding my power, kind of like embodying that masculinity that comes with the Emperor card, and saying, you know what? With everything that I've been through, I've learned through my experiences, and I started to realize what my truth really was. And I started following that, and I started following more of a spiritual path. I was following the light of truth, which is God, like the sun, the energy that the sun brings, or even the Hierophant, right? Following that divine wisdom that I was being given. And then I started to realize that all of my angels, I was being supported by God and everyone in my spirit team. I learned how to unblock my throat chakra. I do have a healing meditation to unblock this on my channel. It's in the healing meditations list. It's the throat chakra 1, the 5th chakra. I highly recommend doing that at least once a day for 7 days a week. 7 days a week. That made no sense. Every day for at least 7 days. If you still have issues with conveying your truth, with speaking up for yourself and stuff like that, keep doing it until you don't feel the block anymore. It's a 5-minute meditation, so it won't take up much of your time. So yeah, this is about following that spiritual path of truth. Definitely what I'm getting with this. So, and also trusting the ideas that you get, because Archangel Gabriel is also air energy. All right. So maybe you have these great ideas. Maybe you're thinking of all these plans of things to do, and people are laughing at you, or you think that it's not going to come to anything, or you think it's a stupid idea. That's what somebody's thinking here. But you're being guided. You're being given these downloads and insights from God to act on these ideas. I'm seeing like Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy, right? Where you are going to just go out there and just, it's like, okay, I have this idea, I'm going to go follow it, and I'm going to stay true to that. Because if God is giving me these ideas, or giving me this ability to do something, or maybe you're supposed to be a public speaker or something like that, and you're fearful of speaking in public, right? But you feel like this dream that you have to do that, for speak up for, I don't know, somebody's rights about something, or animal rights, women's rights, men's rights, children's rights, whatever rights, okay? Rights of something. That's for somebody here. If you're being called to that, Leo, embark on that path. That is your calling, like the Judgment card. That is where you're being led to. Like Star, it's your destiny. Wheel of Fortune, it's your destiny. This is something that will bring you great fortune. Something about communication. Maybe you are destined to follow a path of communication, whether it's being in the news or being a writer. I said public speaker. And again, with the rights thing, that's for somebody here. Again, this is a general reading, guys. Take what resonates, discard the rest. But don't have your unhealthy ego keep you from heeding the guidance that is being given here, okay? We all go through shit. We all have work to do. Trust me, I wasn't listening to my divine guidance for a long time until I got kicked in the ass. now I've finally listened. But yeah, this is one of my issues too, about speaking up for myself. And what's funny is that I am doing something with communications. I built my own website and I talk about my stories there. I do my YouTube channel, right? This is a form of communication. Things like that. So if that's your calling, Leo, go after that. Go after that and don't be fearful of that path. And this is also, again, some of you need to speak up for yourself. Don't be like me, how I was when I was afraid to talk, or I was afraid when I was being challenged or being cornered or being questioned. But I knew deep down in my heart what was right, what was the right answer, what was the right thing to do. I choked. I gave in. I surrendered. I surrendered to the wrong people. What I was supposed to be doing was surrendering to God, surrendering to this right here, and following the temple path, following my spiritual path of truth, following my light. And that light is that divine guidance you're given that is sent to your heart, and you trust that heart with all your might. I'm also hearing for some of you, your heart chakra is blocked as well. So you probably have to unblock your heart chakra, because it's like there's this thing where that communication, that gut feeling, listening to your heart has become an issue too, which causes you to not be able to speak your truth when your heart knows the truth, and you're kind of fearful of that and you have issues with speaking it. Okay? Now's the time for you to start communicating your truths with whatever it is that you're being divinely guided towards, you're being led towards. What we also have here now is happy family. Now I'm getting also, this is what God is leading you towards. You want this blissful life. You want a happy home, a happy family. You want a more blissful marriage, a blissful relationship. Maybe some of you are in these relationships that aren't fulfilling, and it's the same crap, same shit, different day type of energy. And you're wondering why you keep going into these things. But here's the other thing. Are you speaking up for yourself and what it is that you want in your marriage, in your relationship? Are you speaking with your partner and saying, hey, I want to have kids, and your partner says, oh, hell no, I'm not having kids. That is a huge thing, Leo. There's somebody here that maybe you're dealing with the situation. If this is you, Leo, don't settle. Don't do what I did. I had this ideal vision of an individual, and that person I never dated. I'd married the person that didn't even fit half of that list. But then I started speaking up for myself, and I said, no more of this. I filed for divorce. I followed my truth. I spoke up for myself, and that marriage actually helped me to unblock my throat chakra, believe it or not. All my life, I was afraid of speaking up for myself. And I finally got around to that when I finally stood up to my husband. And it wasn't like a horrible marriage, don't get me wrong. That was a blessing, right? I had my son through that marriage, and I wouldn't change that for the world. But it also helped me to get to the next phase in my life. And it helped me to get on my temple path, on my spiritual path, what my truth really was. And you know what that led me to? My divine counterpart. I ended up meeting the person that God had intended for me to be with after I filed for divorce. So you see how that works? It was a blessing. And not only that, that divorce helped me to really stand in my power, because I really wanted this. But I wasn't communicating that. I did communicate that to my ex-husband at the time, but we were actually on different pages still. And honestly, I saw the red flags before I got married, but I was afraid of what everybody else would think. All right? Don't do that. If you sacrifice your happiness for the happiness of others, you're not being true to yourself. You're not doing what, because God's like, no, Jess, like, why are you doing this? I want you to have this. And then you settle for this. God's like, I don't want that for you. And then all this other stuff ensues. Divorce happens. And then the next thing you know, I run into the person that God had for me all along. On top of that, that person was the catalyst for my self-transformation. That was the most wonderful thing I could have ever experienced. And when you follow your path of truth, and you communicate to the universe and say, you know, God, angels, I want this in my life. I want that in my life. And then you do your part to work towards that. And you stop settling for less, for second best, like that Madonna Express Yourself song. And it comes to you. And God gives you that promise. Okay, Leo, you asked for this. And you're committed to working towards that. Here's your godsend. Here's what I'm going to give for you. I'm going to give you this type of energy. This is also like having fun, right? A time of joy and celebration. Maybe for some of you, because you've been in this energy, this is a blissful card. Maybe your family life is going to change. Your romantic life is going to change. You're going to have that happy family. You're going to have that blissful life. Some of you may be having blended families with someone. Okay, here's another side to this, because you communicated to the universe what you wanted. You followed your spiritual path of truth. You stood up for yourself. You followed that path where it involved something with communications, whether you're doing what I'm doing, having a YouTube channel, or writing a book, or being a public speaker, something along those lines that deal with the throat chakra, right? You overcame your obstacles. And you continued to follow the light because you believed that you were being supported by God. And because you did that, you are now going to get this. I see this as the 10 of Cups. There's some celebration coming up. Maybe some of you are going to get married. And you're going to have this amazing life. I'm seeing again 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is part of your destiny to have this. Some of you, it's coming. It's around the corner, I just heard. Others of you, when you follow this, I always get this in every reading. There's part of the people who watch this, they've done the work and they followed their path, spiritual path of truth. I'm also seeing like, Hierophant and Hermit. They communicated to God what they wanted. And they weren't afraid of that. And they weren't afraid of this path that they took. And because of that, they gave everything to God. And they trusted in God and had that faith. And now this is coming in for them. Because for some of you Leos, this is what you've always really, really wanted. And you have been praying, you've been asking God, can I please have this type of energy, this type of life? All right. So yes, some of you, this is coming in. Others of you, when you follow this, what I talked about, it brings you to that bliss, the blissful life. I mean, there's like, Aries' reading is very similar to this one. If you have Aries in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with an Aries, I would highly recommend watching that reading as well. It's a little bit lengthy, but it was a pretty awesome reading. I will have to say that. I did some hardcore channeling in that reading. All right, Leo, what am I doing? See, my guides are like, no, we just want to get to all this stuff. I'm already doing clarifiers without pulling what you need to focus on first. I'm going crazy over here. See, I'm getting excited. There's some excitement here with that happy family card. There's something to celebrate, guys. For those of you who followed that path, who listened to God, it's something celebrating. I'm seeing 4 of Wands as well. Let's see what comes out. What does Leo need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Leo need to focus on for this week? Love it. Oh my God, yes. Did I say Nine of Pentacles? I know I said these two. Here's the Hierophant. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, you guys. The Four of Wands. You see? Celebrating life. There's a celebration coming. Some of you are getting married. You're going to have that happy home, that happy life, that happy family. Like you can't, oh my God. It's like, look. You see? Some of you have done the work as you followed that truth. You followed your own truth and you spoke up for yourself and you told the universe, damn it, I want this. And I know it can have it because some people don't believe that they can have it. Oh my God. I usually pick up the whole deck. I'm going to push it over so you see that I'm not fudging anything. You want to know what's at the beneath this? The Hermit. I said the Hermit and the Hierophant, did I not? So, Four of Wands, guys. You completed a long journey because this comes after the Three of Wands, right? You didn't rest on your laurels. You stayed the course. You were like, you know what? This is taking a long time. This is all on divine timing. I'm going to continue on my path because I have faith in God that God is going to bring me what I am in alignment with. God is going to bring me my heart's desires. And when you are true to that, Leo, it brings in those blessings. But you have to be in alignment with that. And when you're following your truth, your spiritual path, I'm telling you, that's where you get these amazing blessings. You have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Continue to celebrate life. Continue to express your gratitude to God for the things that you have experienced, for the people you have encountered, for the life that you had before getting to the Four of Wands, for the things that you have now. And that also helps with calling in all of these amazing blessings, right? This beautiful, blissful life that you have been wanting for so long. So for those who are still a little iffy, who are not sure about whether this is attainable, it is attainable. It really is. I followed my truth and my path, and it gave me the blissful life, right? I'm much happier now, and now I'm calling in this Four of Wands energy with the happy home, the happy marriage, like, you know, a companionship here, like Two of Cups energy, soulmate, like counterpart, twin flame type of stuff. All right, this is also union with somebody is on the horizon, okay? Because you've went through this journey. This is a major achievement, all right? A major accomplishment because you were able to successfully complete something on your journey, right? The temple path journey that you took. You successfully completed it. You've passed your tests. And now this amazing life is about to begin. Time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate, Leo. Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Yeah, this is because, wow, this is what I was talking about. You stood up on your own 2 feet. You learn how to be independent. You learn how to live life in solitude and not be saddened with that. Not being saddened with being single, being on your own. I had to learn that too. I've been by myself for well over 2 years. No relationships, no nothing. And no, you know what either. Yes, that is true. And I'm being vulnerable and I'm airing that out onto this video. But I'm saying that for a reason. But you know what? I found other things that I found fulfillment in. It's like I'm in this energy now with the Knight of Pentacles. I built my own business. I love doing what I'm doing because I'm a spiritual leader now. I'm giving spiritual advice. I'm following the advice of my guides, my angels of God, to do this work. This is the spiritual path I was talking about. It's all in alignment with this temple path card here. All right. Continue to focus on this path and see how this guy here, he's laughing. Look at the joy and the bliss that these two people are in. Stay in that high vibrational state, Leo. because what's about to happen is so close you have no idea. They're saying again, you passed your test. You've completed that journey through that temple path, on that temple path. Stay in this high vibration, stay directly connected to God, because the Hierophant is my card that talks about maintaining your direct line of communication to God. Always trusting the divine wisdom that you are being given. Always following your spiritual path, your path of truth, continuing to meditate, continue to be in a calm state, continue to enjoy life. This is also that you found the meaning of life on your own. That the amazing, happy, joyous life that you were seeking, you found on your own. And now you're going to get this bonus where you're going to have the Four of Wands, the happy family card energy. And those are 2 4s, right? 44. 44 is an angelic number. That means the angels are behind this. They're supporting you. You are strongly connected to the divine, to God. And this is the Hierophant energy. This is also Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus sun, moon, rising. That's what I heard. It doesn't have to be. They just wanted me to say it. Maybe you have strong Taurus in your chart. Maybe you need to check your Taurus placement in your birth chart, okay? You are feeling free. I mean, the energy that is coming out of these cards is so high vibrational, Leo. You have to stay in this. And because you stayed in this on your own, you found happiness being alone. It's something that I didn't think I would ever achieve, because I was so codependent on relationships to bring me my happiness. Boy, was I dead wrong. And God showed me that. He was like, Jess, you're not going to find happiness in a guy. You're not going to find happiness with somebody that you don't really have fun with, that you're not on the same page with, that you don't have the same dreams or aspirations, the same likes, the same sense of humor, the same passions. Find it on your own. Connect with me. I will tell you. I will show you. I will lead the way. See that stairway to heaven there? Maybe that song is significant for somebody. That stairway to heaven, when I went up those stairs, not knowing what was at the top there, but just following the light, that's where I found God again. Because I will say, I kind of pulled away from God because I was angry. I will admit this. I was married for 10 years and I wasn't happy. I did not expect for my marriage to fall apart like that. It didn't. But then I realized that it was part of my doing, because I wasn't standing up for myself. I wasn't speaking my truth. I wasn't speaking up for myself. And even when I did, and it still didn't work, that was my sign to leave. Even though the family was like, what the hell are you doing? Because I was raised Catholic. Nothing against Catholics. Please don't assume that I am, because I don't really care what anybody's religion is, because I love everyone just the same. And I was like, you know what? I need to find my own independence, self-sufficiency, my own freedom, happiness through solitude. And it gave me so much strength. It gave me so much more that I could have imagined. And the most important thing is that it brought me way closer to God. Now God and I are tight. I'm really strongly connected to God, to my angels. I'm very, very closely tied to the angelic realm. I work with 6 angels, archangels, every morning. They help me with my mission work. They help me maintain a high vibrational state. And I'm in this blissful energy 98% of the time, every single day. And if something like 5 of Cups comes in my way, something, that's not pleasant, I know exactly what to do to raise my vibration. And that has been hard to do, but I've reprogrammed my brain. This is also about programming, right? How people say like, oh, you can't be happy alone. That is the falseness in this society. where you have to be with somebody. Oh, you find your soulmate and you live happily ever after and you find your happiness in somebody else. You're going to be happy when you get married. You're going to be happy when, you know, there's somebody else in your life. Nope. You know how many people who think they're happy, they're miserable? You were the one you were waiting for the entire time, Leo. That happiness was already within you from the day you were born. And God gave you all these gifts to share with the world and to build something for yourself, to make some great achievements. And because you are completely aligned with your higher self, because you found the happiness within you, you are now going to get that bonus of having that amazing life that you've always wanted, that your subconscious always knew it wanted. You just had to learn to be alone. For others of you who are not there yet, this is a message for you to follow that, to connect more with God, to find a path of spirituality. Don't get me wrong, I still have my Catholicness in me, but it's not what I was programmed into my brain. I don't follow everything anymore. I let go of those false beliefs about myself, even about my Catholic religion, about life, about what true happiness was, what true love was. I let all that fall away, and I found it within myself. Oh my God, what beautiful energy. Let's see what Leo needs to avoid. What? Page of Cups. Always trust your gut. Listen to your heart. Okay? Listen to your heart. And try not to be too up in the clouds either. You got to have that balance. Because what is coming to you, Leo, for those of you who found their path of truth and they followed their spiritual path, what's coming to you now, because you're in such a high vibrational state, right? You're up in the clouds, but be careful for when this new major blessing comes in. You might lose sight of your mission. You might lose sight of what you were actually here to do. That's for some, not for all. So be mindful of when this amazingness comes in. Again, some of you are reuniting with somebody. It could be having a reunion with your counterpart, with your twin flame. And you know, for some of you who watch my channel, I don't like utilizing that word, twin flame, that term. I've been guided to not use it because people have abused it and it's saturated, and it's just, they're glamorizing it. Let's put it that way. So your light counterpart is going to give you a message. They're going to give you an apology, and they're going to express their feelings for you. But this is also when that happens, and then something can happen where you quickly, I'm seeing like fast energy, like Chariot, Knight of Swords type of energy, where you quickly move into a marriage, you move in together, that type of thing. Chariot, did I say Chariot? It could be like, oh my God, you know, and you're up in the clouds because now you're having this happy life, this amazing life with what the Four of Wands energy brings. But you start losing sight of the mission because you got here for a reason, because you followed your mission, right? You followed the divine guidance you were given, the wisdom that you were given to find that bliss on your own. And now you're drawing it in. But make sure you don't lose sight of how you got here and what your mission is already. So be mindful of that. Some of you are thinking, yeah, this is not going to happen when pigs fly. If you don't believe that, Leo, then you're going to manifest that. You won't manifest the Four of Wands. Okay? What you think is what you manifest. Your thoughts create your reality, like the magician. That's low vibrational. That's not having the belief. If you don't believe, then it's not going to happen. That's just how it works. So make sure you continue to trust your heart, trust your gut. I'm also getting a sense of somebody's going to be communicating, yeah, their hidden feelings for you. I'm seeing like the High Priestess here. Like secrets, the Moon card. It's for some of you who are coming into union with your counterpart. Or even, you know, meeting your, like I said, you're going to be meeting your divine counterpart, and it's going to fall out of the sky. That's for some of you, okay? This is also continuing to follow, apparently for some of you, your spiritual path, your purpose deals with writing music, because we do have Archangel Gabriel here. And the Page of Cups, because Page of Cups is also about something being artistic. This is also a very musical person, someone who's very intuitive, someone who is very gifted with music, whether you play an instrument or you write. Some of you is writing. Some of you, that's been your calling. They want you to continue to do that, to not lose sight of your mission here when this person comes in. All right? For others of you, with whatever it is you're being guided to do, continue to follow that path, because a lot of blessings are going to come in. And trust your gut. All right? I'm getting a sense that some people might be coming at you saying that, like, well, how is this possible? Like, this came out of nowhere. Are you sure about this? Like, I don't think you're doing the right thing. I'm getting that from some energy here. Make sure that you put up your defenses against that energy of other people coming out of the woodwork or whatever, or being jealous of you, or saying certain things that might try to interfere with your abundance, your bliss, what's coming to you. Make sure you're careful with that, and don't allow anyone to interfere with that abundance that is coming in for you. We're going to clarify it, but I'm going to finish, because we have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is not giving up. You're at the last difficult stage of this journey, Leo. You're almost there. You're almost there. Some of you, the new moon in Virgo is going to be a huge turning point. The energies of that moon is going to cause a huge turning point in your path, in your life, right? This is also, I was talking about putting up those defenses, putting up those walls in a sense for people who might be coming after you, right? Trying to take you down. It's like you've built, you can't see anything on the other side of these wands here, Leo, but it's like this is the space that you're going to build your empire on. That's coming. Don't let anybody get through that so-called fence. That's what I'm being told. Keep moving on your spiritual path. This is a test of faith. Some of you are like, yeah, right, pigs flying. It's been so long. I don't think this is going to happen. Don't quit before the miracle occurs. Leo, if you're resonating with this, is again, I'm not being mean. This is not a judgment. But trust me when I say, you saw the cards. It's coming. You've been following your path. Don't give up. Persevere. You have that true grit. Nine of Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are a fire sign, Leo. Hold that light and continue to follow it. You've got the Ace of Wands in your hands. Don't let go of that Ace of Wands. All right? That Ace of Wands is going to help you to continue on this path, because that last part of this, that happy family, the Four of Wands is coming. That amazing life is coming. You thought it was awesome before on your own? Just wait. Just wait and see what happens next. All right, Leo, we are going to clarify now. Why are the Hierophant? Oh. Why are the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I said, oh, because I'm looking at the Hierophant. It says number 5. Yeah, change is coming. Change is coming. It's like Two of Pentacles energy. It's inevitable. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. we have Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Devil. Capricorn energy right here, ruled by Saturn. You got another major too. Now we have Hierophant and the Devil. Ooh, here's the High Priestess. I think I would channel this one. Trust your intuition and follow it. Listen to it. See, this blessing that's coming, you don't know it's coming. It's hidden from you. I also talked about somebody hiding feelings from you. Yes. Somebody's going to express their deep feelings for you. They've been hiding it for a long time. This is Pisces energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but they wanted me to say that. All right. This is spiritual. Follow your divine guidance. Trust your instincts. You are a very psychic individual, Leo. You already know. Some of you already know this is coming, but a little bit of, well, some of you are like a little bit doubtful. That pig with the wings is kind of flying into your view every now and again. God is working behind the scenes to finalize the Four of Wands energy. Okay. Continue to follow your divine guidance. I mean, the High Priestess, oh my God, and the Hierophant, they're counterparts. This is definitely a divinely guided connection if you are in a connection with somebody. Your light counterpart is ready to go. Union is very close. All right. Continue to listen to what your gut is telling you. And your guides are giving you signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to your dreams as well. All right. Continue to maintain that direct line of communication with your higher self. This is also the divine feminine. Okay. That's the underlying theme for this. And now we have, what was I doing? Shit. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Devil. Wow, the Devil and the Hierophant? Yeah, this is about you, like, releasing all that programming about yourself. You're so completely new, Leo, that you stopped allowing the devil to control you. You started to allow God to control everything. You gave everything to God. And it gave you that abundance, that happiness on your own. You found the meaning of life because it was through God. God showed you the meaning of life. The devil was getting the best of you. And you said, no, the hell no. I am not allowing this devil to try to continue to control me. I'm releasing the chains that have been binding me for way too long. Some of you either built or joined a community of like-minded people. Here's more joy, bliss, and happiness. This is healing of well-being with the Three of Cups. Your mind, body, and soul are now rejoicing. They're now in harmony. They're dancing around. You're dancing to the music of life because you found that through God. It's like you created your own symphony for yourself to bring you this type of Three of Cups energy. You're no longer dancing to the tune of the devil. You're dancing to the tune of God. That tune, the highest frequency, is love, right? You've been celebrating life. You found more like-minded people, and they've been lifting you up as well. And it's like you guys are supporting each other, kind of like my light counterpart community, where I give guidance to them and I help them get through their stuff, and then they all help each other. We all help each other. And I built that community. That was part of my life's purpose as well. It's on my mobile app. If you're a counterpart and you'd like to join it, the description box below has information on that. It's a free app. I give free readings and stuff over there too. I give daily guidance as well now. So if you would like to join that, I would highly recommend that you join that community. But yeah, your mind, body, and soul are now dancing. Your spirit is so full. of life. And we have Four of Pentacles because you understood what you found, what was of true value to you. That was your happiness and your healing. Healing from the devil tendencies, healing from karmic connections, toxic connections, addictions, obsessions, fears, false beliefs, all of that stuff. You realize that your happiness did not lie with what the devil was giving you in the 3D world. This is also material attachment. Some of you were spending money on material things for your happiness. You overcame that. I will admit, I was one of those people. I found value in material things, and because I didn't value myself. All right. Some of you, it's the same thing. And don't be ashamed of that. Please don't. I had to learn not to be ashamed of that either, because you know what? It's actually in my chart. It is in my chart with me finding value in material things and just spending my money on that for no silly reason. And that was one of my life's lessons. It's in my freaking chart. It's crazy. But for you, Leo, just like I did, I found what the true meaning of life is, and I found what was really valuable. It was my own happiness, my healing. It was not with what the 3D world was providing. And at one point, I did resist change with this Four of Pentacles energy, but I realized that I needed to change my life in order to give me this bliss. I had to change a lot of things around, and I had to change the way I thought about life as well with the programming. What society was telling me to do, to follow, to be. I let go of all of that. This is also about a reunion, okay? This is also a marriage. Again, celebrations. Maybe somebody's having a birthday soon. I heard somebody's going to be invited to a birthday, because the happy family card at the bottom of the theme, the energy deck, is about birthdays too. I just heard from somebody, oh, the Page of Cups is also an invitation. A birthday party for a child? Okay. That's for somebody here. I don't know where that came from, Leo, but that's for somebody here. Because now we have wedding again and celebrations and birthday parties. So maybe somebody here is being invited to somebody's somebody's birthday for a child. Anyway, finding value in your happiness and celebrating life. Not finding value in the 3D world, in the materialistic world. Wow. The devil and the Hierophant there together with the High Priestess at the bottom, that's pretty powerful, you guys. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Here we have the Nine of Cups with the Two of Swords. So, with this amazing life coming your way, Leo, some of you are going to be like, no way, that can't be happening. Your dreams are coming true, but you're like, no, I think there's still something there that's deceiving. Because maybe you're thinking, because the Nine of Cups in the shadow sense talks about somebody who's smug, somebody who's very selfish, somebody who fills their own cups. Maybe this person that you're coming into union with was like this before, or whatever this is. Maybe you're like, oh, this is wishful thinking. That's why I was saying when pigs fly. They're like, that doesn't exist. But it does exist, Leo. It does. It's here. The cards don't lie. Don't turn a blind eye towards this, okay? Because your wishes are coming true, and there's something that's manifesting in ways that you never thought you imagined. This life you are about to have, Leo, is going to manifest in a way you could never have imagined. Trust your gut. Don't listen to your head. Don't get all monkey mind on this. Trust your instincts. This is also with not speaking your truth either. About communicating to God what your ultimate wishes and desires are. How you want to live your life, that you want a beautiful life, a blissful life. This is bliss right here too. Some of you don't think you can have a blissful life, but you can. Look at the cards. I mean, if I got to my point with my journey, why can't you get to yours? For those of you who are still skeptical about this, you need to follow your dreams and aspirations, Leo, not anybody else's. And to get there, you follow your truth, your spiritual path of truth. Don't overanalyze this. Don't block the manifestation of your dreams, because these are blocks and obstacles as well. Don't avoid what it is that you truly want. Why would you want to do that? You got to speak up for yourself. Yeah, it's like, and for those with somebody coming back in, a union with their counterpart, with this message, it's going to make you feel very, very happy. But then you're going to be up in your head, overanalyzing. Oh my God, is this true? Again, I'm hearing wishful thinking. No, Leo, this is not wishful thinking. I know it's going to sound far-fetched because of the life you're about to have. But trust your gut. Trust knowing that God, this is what God wanted to give you. That's why I said at the beginning of your reading about, your spiritual growth to lead you to the blissful life that God intended for you to live. You know why a lot of people don't live this life, Leo? It's because they don't follow their path of truth. They don't follow their true heart's calling. And you guys are Leos. You're the ones who shine the light for others. You're the ones who are bold and who are brave. You are very happy-go-lucky. You are excited about things. You're fire energy. You are ruled by the sun, right? Sun represents the light of truth, the light of God. Especially for those of you who are watching this, you're eventually going to lead the way for other people to help them achieve their bliss. And it is one of my life's purposes. Again, Leo North Node, that's me with Leo Rising. That's part of my mission, my life's purpose. So for you, Leo, don't think for 1 second that this is not possible, because it is. And we don't see a lot of this because of the way the world is, because of who? He's right here. Oh, there goes the cards. This entity right here is what prevents us from achieving this truth, this type of life, living the lap of luxury, whatever it is you call it, this type of energy, okay? Even with blended families, because some of you, you're going to be blending your families, okay? And people think that's like the worst thing. They think divorce is the worst thing. Nope, I am a huge testament to that it is not. Hands down. This is what is preventing everyone from achieving all of those other cards that I just showed you. None of that. That's why we don't see much of it. That's why it seems unbelievable. That's why it seems like, oh, it's wishful thinking when pigs fly and shit. Nope. You guys are going to be the ones to set the example. So don't think for 1 second that this is not achievable, that this is not believable. God works his miracles in amazing ways. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. Some of you with a counterpart are thinking because your counterpart used to be a Nine of Wands energy, coming in and out of your life, very highly sexual individual. I will admit my counterpart was the same way. All right. I have to teach you guys my experience, otherwise you probably won't believe me. But my counterpart was the same way. So for some of you who are thinking that this person is still in this energy, nope. With everything that I just said, this person has ascended. They've done the work too. And I said it at the beginning. We have the Hierophant and the Devil here, guys. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. All this amazing stuff. Somebody's going to come back and apologize and tell you, you know what? Yeah, okay, I'm getting a message. I'm already going to tell you what your person's going to tell you. Leo, I apologize for acting the way that I did. For sexually lusting after you, for wanting to fill my own cups, get my own jollies. They may not say that, but this is the energy that I'm getting, and this is what my guides are telling me. I didn't see what was right in front of me. I was blind to the truth that you were actually here to be a catalyst to find my own fulfillment, to fill my own cups, but not with filling the stuff that I once was doing, especially if they had Knight of Wands energy in the shadow sense, where there was a lot of impulsiveness and strong sexual energy. Okay, they're going to tell you, you know, I'm sorry that I didn't speak my truth. I'm sorry that I hid from you. I'm sorry that I wasn't honest and that I kept coming into your life and trying to seduce you and trying to entice you with sex and trying to, you know, go out for drinks, because this is also a drinking card. And then I would disappear. I tried to speak my truth to you, but I would back out. I'd run away again. Because the sexual energy every time I was around you was too strong. I could not do that to you anymore. So I ran again, and I ran away for a while to go work on myself. And now I see that you were a blessing in disguise. I realized that this Ace of Cups was everything that I ever wanted, and you were brought down by God to me to help me find not only my Ace of Cups, but to realize that true love exists. Oh, well, that's different, because if you are a counterpart here, a divine counterpart, you guys are mirroring each other. Your person didn't think believing in the impossible existed, true love existed, and at one point neither did you. Interesting. Okay, Leo, let's see what guidance we have for you. What guidance do we have for Leo for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Love this. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Absolutely. I did, you know what? Let me show you. They want me to show you the book. It's right here. I know this is a long reading, but hey, I don't care. If you don't have the patience to watch this, it's not my fault. This book, the Abundance book, I did this 40-day prosperity plan, I believe it's called. All right. Right at the beginning of my spiritual journey, I did this. And it reprogrammed my brain, and my operating system that I ended up installing had me believe and remember that God was my only source and supply. And that changed everything, a lot of things. God is your only source and supply. Remember that. You have the Hierophant right there. Attracting, not chasing. Let me fix this. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. You see, being in that high vibrational state attracts high vibrational things. And we don't chase after stuff either. I had to learn that the hard way too. I had to stop chasing my happiness. I had to stop chasing my counterpart, whatever, chasing money, whatever this was for me. And I said, you know what? Let me follow my truth. Let me stand in my truth. Let me follow my spiritual path and be directly in alignment with my higher self, directly connecting to God, and not worrying, not giving into fear, not giving into the devil anymore. And now I'm attracting all of this stuff. It's the same thing for you, Leo. Some of you have realized this. Others of you, God is what brings you your bliss, your abundance, not anything else, not anyone else. Allow yourself to be in alignment with your higher self so that you attract the things that are of high vibrational energy. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. You know what I got from this? Because there were children in here. There's a lot of children in this card. All the cards but the attracting, not chasing card have kids in it. Oh, look. Look what they had me look at. There's a lion here. There you are, Leo. There you are. Look at that. So, for some of you, this is with the, as you leave behind which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. For some of you, this does talk about a blended family. And there are 2 kids here. Maybe your counterpart has 1 kid, you have 1 kid, and you're going to blend the 2 families. Take that divinely guided chance. Because, yeah, it might be a little bit challenging, but this is now appropriate for you because this is what God wants. Because you are now going to have that family that you always wanted. Because for some of you, you were divorced before, and so was your counterpart. And that, like I talked about in my story, that notion of having that beautiful family, you know, being, you know, in union with my then husband at the time, having this long, happy marriage, it didn't happen, but that wasn't my path. It was not what God wanted for me. It was a lesson. So for some of you, again, this is a general reading. Some of you are going to be blending families with your counterpart, with somebody, some connection here. It's going to be weird. A lot of things are going to be worked out, but don't worry. Give it to God. God is guiding you to this because this is going to be your ultimate happiness. All right. We saw the 4 of Wands and we have the happy family card. That's for some of you, but also this is really, again, following your divine guidance. All right. The Hierophant is here. Trusting God. God is leading you to your bliss, okay? Partnership, you see? Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Nice. Leo, yep, for quite a few of you, there is a new partnership that's going to come in. Some of you, again, it's your counterpart that is ready to build this life with you, to blend the families, to have that happy home, the 4 of Wands, the marriage, the everything, okay? This person is also going to help you with your finances because for some of you, with the 4 of Pentacles here, some of you, there's some financial issues here. And it's okay, all right? Like I said, don't be shameful of that. If you are following your truth and you are doing the work of God, God is going to bless you with some abundance from a monetary perspective, okay? Your person, this partnership that is coming in is going to help you with your funds. It's like they're going to give you a gift, some material wealth here. We have 9 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles, right? Somebody, you know, has money to give. I just heard. They want me to look at the other cards. Am I missing something, Spirit? What am I missing? No. Yeah, Page of Cups offer. Even though it's like an offer of love, there's some sort of offer that comes with this love offer here. It could be financial in nature, right? Yeah, this person is coming in to help. And look, here's a mother with a child. Some of you watching this are a single parent. And what I'm getting from is that your person is so highly intuitive, even though they haven't spoken to you in a very long time, they know that, you don't really have enough of the resources to continue to supporting everything because of your situation. And don't be blind to that, okay? With the Two of Swords, if somebody's trying to come in to help you, Leo, let them help you. Because God knows your situation. If you're resonating with this part of the story, Leo, God knows your situation. God is your only source of supply. God is sending you this individual to give you this assistance. All right? Also with some other needed skills. Maybe, if you have, let's say, a male as your counterpart come in, they're very skilled with cars and doing handiwork in the house, things like that, right? Or vice versa, something where the female counterpart comes in. There's something with healthier cooking, or there's something with just being the nurturer, right? That's like the female's role mainly in these types of connections. Well, actually, that's supposed to be the female role for all females. That's kind of like their top thing, but they're supposed to work in tandem with the males, with the other partners, where you have the provider and protector, and then you have the nurturer and like the one who helps with the love aspect. But both of them exchange those qualities about themselves to bring that harmonious balance into the family. All right, so yeah, some of you are going to be getting some financial help from your person. Wow. And those of you who are still kind of struggling with following your path, that's what will come your way when you stick to your divine guidance and you just always rely on God for everything. What is the new moon in Virgo bringing, Leo? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh my goodness gracious. A time for healing. Now, for some of you who haven't embarked on your spiritual path yet, this is about also with your healing, right? Because I had to do a lot of healing, so did my counterpart. For counterparts, it's all about the healing before a physical sacred union can occur and this amazing life can begin, right? Yes, some of you, it is time for your healing. It's time to focus on yourself, right? Why we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to find your true happiness on your own. And as you heal, you're going to start feeling like this bliss like you've never felt. And it all talks about your healing. For others of you, with those coming into union, you and your counterpart are going to continue the healing together, okay? With this person coming in, when I said the Page of Cups with this love offer, expressing their emotions, the Cups also talks about healing as well, right? I'm going to help heal the situation because I know that there's like unfinished business and that type of thing. But the counterparts do come into union to complete the healing and complete the healing with each other now in a physical space. We have You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, all right? This is about decluttering, removing things from your personal space, your energetic space as well, your heart space, things that no longer serve you. You have to remember that, especially with this new moon in Virgo, which brings that energy of decluttering and changing your routines and focusing more on your health. This is also understanding that you are more than enough, Leo. And some of you, you're going to realize with all that's happened, you did realize that you are good enough, that you are more than enough. Because you went through your healing. Okay. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Scorpio talks about death and rebirth, right? Self-transformation. This new moon in Virgo is going to kickstart your self-transformation. It's going to be a new beginning for you to help you to get to this, all that I talked about, right? Following your guidance, following your path of truth, speaking up for yourself, communicating to the universe what it is you truly want in your life. You want the Four of Wands. Tell it. Tell God that that's what you want. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. But you have to do the work and you have to attract that into your life. You can't just be low vibrational expecting the Four of Wands to come in when you are not in Four of Wands energy, right? If you're still in Devil energy, like tied to the 3D world and stuff, low vibrational. The Devil, by the way, isn't always low vibrational, but I'm speaking that because of this case. You start to attract, Nine of Pentacles energy. You find your own bliss because you are blissful and you're happy. Your person is going to heal. They're going to be happy with themselves. They're going to be self-confident and live the life that they've always wanted to live. And then you two are so high vibrational and God sees that, okay, they are now ready. And that's when the union happens. Getting to the violet flame level. And it's funny because this card is violet. These two cards are purple in color. Getting to the violet flame level so that union can manifest. The death and rebirth that you went through is now bringing a new beginning. Because you've worked through your fears. Others of you, you have to work through your fears. They want me to read this. They wanted me to read that one for Aries too. New moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic, right? Finding your path. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also in the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Yeah, some of you haven't had any in a while. Did I say this at the beginning of the reading? I think I did. I don't know if it was Aries or this one. I channel so much, I don't know what I say. This applies to me too. Anyway, time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Devil card. Could it be you're being paranoid? Devil card. Make an investment. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic, and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, and even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get to the light. And the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any other time suggests you need to do that now. Some of you went through this self-transformation. Others of you, you need to go through that dark to understand what the light is. And it brings that abundance. It brings that Four of Wands, happy family energy, okay? And then here we go with the expect powerful change. The new moon eclipse. Yep. For those of you who've completed the work, a lot of changes are coming. It's going to be very powerful in nature. Be careful because things are going to be moving. They're going to be moving very fast. This new moon in Virgo is going to change a lot of things for a lot of you, especially for those who've done a lot of the work. Others of you, this new moon is going to kickstart that off for you. If that, did I say that right? Whatever. All right. It's time for you to get on your path. For those of you who haven't followed your path yet, I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. It actually will change your life. So many people just don't do that. Again, why? Because the devil tries to keep us trapped and shackled. Why? I think a lot of people are going to start to realize now that it's like, you know, oh my gosh, God is the answer here. I just find it so amazing that so many of us would rather follow the path of the devil than God's path. It's crazy to think about. And look, I've been there. We all start off most of us start off like that. What is coming to Leo with regards to love? And God's like, I've had enough of this. This needs to change. And a lot of us are coming to the forefront to help others to get there. Emotional intimacy. Healing relationship with self. Inner child precedes successful relationships. Love is energy. Yep. Healing, right? I was talking about the healing with the Page of Cups. That's also healing the inner child. Right? It precedes successful relationships. You see, a lot of people need healing to be done, especially with those inner childhood wounds that we all have. When we go into relationships with those wounds still intact, guys, it does not create harmonious relationships. That's why we think people are in blissful relationships. The majority of the world are not. Because they're still carrying around wounds from their childhood, okay? When this is healed and cleared, that's why when you are in a counterpart connection, this has to be completed and healed. You have to get to union with self and not have any more self-doubt, any more hurt. Those wounds that are there, the distorted child, inner child, the divine inner child is what surfaces when that inner childhood has been healed. And when that has been completed in both counterparts, that is what attracts the divine union into the physical. That's what brings in the harmony and the bliss. Love is energy. Absolutely. That's why I was saying the highest frequency, the violet flame, that is love energy. That is the one energy that heals all things. Life goals. Be sure your life goals, lifestyle are congruent with your partners. Grow together or grow apart. Yep, you guys start following your own heart, determining your own goals, and then at some point you guys are going to be aligning them. You're in alignment with the other persons and you don't even know it. This is also saying that with the counterpart that you are coming into union with, start setting your life goals together, right? Lifestyle is congruent with your partners. Yeah. Talk about it. Grow together. Compromise. Missed opportunity. Regret from former relationship. Don't run if it feels right. Risk of less loss. Communication is imperative. Wasn't I talking about this energy here? Why I channeled a message from some of the, they're mainly the masculine counterparts. Or somebody who's coming in to apologize for stuff. It's all talked about right here. Regret. Running. Knight of Wands. Risk of loss. Afraid of losing you. If I kept up doing this and I just had to go on my own. Communication, right? They didn't speak their truth. They were afraid to communicate. Exactly. Exactly. All right, Leo, we're going to see what your wellness tip of the week is. This is going to help you greatly with these energies for this week. These are called mudras. These are hand gestures that you do during meditation or yoga. You can meditate in a shower. Do it when you're taking a shower. Do it when you're taking a quiet walk. Do it on your lunch break. Go to your car and do this in your lunch break if you can. Something like that. This helps guide the energies that are being supported with these hand gestures. It's also going to expand your consciousness. What is Leo's energy body calling for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I do these wellness tips because I am a wellness business. I advocate wellness and well-being. This is not just a tarot channel. That's why I called my business Capella Wellness and not Capella Tarot. Because I have utilized tarot for my own wellness and well-being. And it's actually one of the greatest tools. And some people think that's crazy, but that's been my truth. That's what I have realized. And that's why I do my readings the way that I do them in. It's for your spiritual growth. I'm not here to tell you your fortune, because we don't really need to be worried about the future, do we? We need to be focusing on ourselves. We've got solar plexus chakra, transformation. What was I saying? Matangi mudra. Pause it, take a screenshot. This is the hand gesture you're going to be doing during meditation. It says, it assists with assimilation, vital energy, and life purpose. Yep. Enhances digestion and assimilation of life's experiences, supports circulation and lymphatic systems, cultivates energy, passion, and divine will. Inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. You cannot get any more synchronistic than this. The temple path fell over the altar, but you guys saw it. This is going to help you, guide you on your path. And for those of you who have already completed your part of your spiritual work, when this change comes in with this blending of the family or a new marriage, whatever this is, right? The next phase of your journey, because a lot of things are going to be changing and it might be a little bit challenging. This is to help you to maintain, to keep you on your path, to keep you following your mission, okay? Either way, this is going to support you guys. Especially when these, to get you on your path, and for those who are moving to the next phase of your journey. Calming is at the bottom of the deck, right? This is going to help kind of calm things down. This transformation is going to be very important for you, for those of you who have not embarked on it yet. It's not easy, guys, but I mean, let me tell you, you're going to be so proud of yourself for the work that you've done. I still sometimes cry about it when I pray to God, thanking him for my journey, for my counterpart coming into my life, and all of that good stuff. I would not be here. I would not be doing this if it weren't for that. Not at all. What other guidance do we have for Leo for this week? Please and thank you. Spirit guides and angels, thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Do you have any other guidance for Leo? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. There we go. In stillness I receive. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Exactly. When you are aligned with your higher self, you are in that vibration to attract the really beautiful, big blessings into your life. They manifest into the physical. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Following the light. It's all about the light, you guys. The bottom of the deck is, when I am connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Absolutely. I went through this very same thing. My life is so drastically different because I've always maintained a direct line of communication with spirit. Changes everything. It really does. Okay, Leo, if you would like a personal reading, check out the description box below. Or if you would like to purchase a personal reading package where you save some money, you get a bonus reading, you want to email me about something, whatever it is, don't be shy. Everything in the description box is below. If you have questions about the packages I have, about the readings I have, whatever it is, you want some additional guidance, for here, I'll just email you back. I won't charge you for that, okay? I'm here to help the collective. Whoever comes my way, you have already been destined to land on this video. to help you with your spiritual growth. And for those of you who've already done the work, trust, your life is about to change. Again. All right. Congratulations to those who have pushed through and who have maintained that light and stood in it. Well, Leo, that concludes your reading. I thank you so very much for watching, for subscribing if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.